Well, that sums up the 2022 Giants season. It wasn't good. It wasn't bad. We didn't have a losing season, but we didn't have a winning one. We ended up right at 500. This team had a tough toll in July and really couldn't get out of that slump, even with winning like 10 out of the last 12 games in the last few weeks of September and 1st of October. We still couldn't make much of a push to the playoffs. Thankfully, we did not end up below 500. I feel like that was the goal once we were doing so bad. We were losing like 7 or 8 in a row, and we made it to 500, winning 8-1 in today's game. David Villar, player of the game in my opinion. He got 2 home runs and did play really well. The whole team did all right today. Lamont Wade Jr., 3 hits, Mike Yastrzemski 2 hits, 2 RBIs. The pitching staff kept the Padres to 1 run, and it was another bullpen game, because why not end the year of bullpen games with a bullpen game? So that just kind of explains how the year went. We didn't have a lot of healthy players throughout the whole year. We had a lot of up and downs. Gabe Kapler, he did amazing last year. This year, I can't say he was terrible, but he did struggle, I feel like, with managing a struggling bullpen, because you've got to be able to know when to put a guy in, and all year he struggled with putting guys in way too late and leaving the guy in way too long, and thinking that Tyler Rogers was a guy that could get out of a jam, because Tyler Rogers is a decent pitcher, but he's not one of those that will get you out of a jam. So just a couple things here and there throughout the season that if we would have fixed it, we could have been in the playoffs at that 6th seed. And if we would have gone and fixed up our bullpen sooner, I really feel like we are guaranteed that 6th seed. If we would have gone and fixed our bullpen at the trade deadline, or even just before, getting some acquisitions like we did with Shelby Miller, we got Jarrell Cotton, Alex Young, he did really well, and so just a lot of these guys where we waited too long and stuck with like guys like Dom Leone, and we still going to Harlan Garcia, even though he hasn't been dominant this year, hasn't even been solid. So I don't know why we hung with him this long and have kept him, because I feel like if we switched up the bullpen sooner, this team is a different team. And the offense obviously had its struggles. There's a lot of games where we didn't score, but I feel like if we would have had a more solid bullpen, the offense could have picked up enough runs and enough momentum to get some more wins and squeak us into the playoffs. But we can't change any of that right now. Hopefully, going into the 2023 season, we have a better position with better players, and we go into this offseason signing some more guys. So that will do it for today's recap. More of a basic outline of how the season has gone, and we'll see what happens. So I'll see you next time.